All right. Close. Okay. Wait, I can zoom in. Even more ways. Okay, close. Okay. Lighting is a bit botched. We don't need that actually. Turn it off. We're gonna move this up. Maybe see if that going on works better. That works. All right. I'm gonna pull the live up on here, and we're gonna Procreate. Turn on. Yeah, turn that on. Okay, we're finding a better angle. How's that? I think that's good. We're going to move Sketchbook up, because believe it or not, Sketchbook is my prop. Let's go here. Hello, hi. We're gonna get a screenshot size. Going to change the background color to my basic one. Hi, I'm okay. A little nervous. It's my first time going live, so we're just trying it out. Going to pull up Pinterest and YouTube over here so I can look at the chat. How are you doing? Oh wait, where's my pencil? Oh. Let's choose my purple. I sketch in purple. I find it more comfortable than sketching in black. They're not coming in for some reason. Hi. Wait. Okay, can I pull up my live stream over here? And I can. That is convenient. I'm gonna mute this. Thank you. Okay, well, there we go. I can see the chat. Okay, I have a list of commissions that I'm supposed to be completing. This is the wrong list. We are going to... Bro, one of my friends said on the stream, you did with Nat, you sound like Kobe Brown when you start talking in the British accent. That's funny, actually. I can see that. I can see that. I was actually talking in the British accent recently, like this evening. I tend to do that when I'm like nervous or something. But I guess I'm more comfortable here, aren't I? Pictures of silver and play with me. I want to tell you something. Yeah, you can tell something. Go ahead. I should put on some music. We're gonna put on... I guess we should put on some C4 18, because that is a good choice. Bear with me, my Wi-Fi is being buns right now. How are you even cooler under the mask? I was this cool the whole time. Okay. And there we go. We have music. Pinterest would be ideal, but that's okay. I have a pose that I'm supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be, I have a reference. Like, it's better if I do it on the smaller scale. Hold on. It's better if I do it in like a crazy yellow too. I don't know why. My art process is so all over the place because I'm still new to this, but we're working on it. Yes, I said the line. I did because I'm awesome. So in this commission, it's actually one of my mutuals commissioned me for this one, which is awesome. I get to draw their Spider-Sona again. One of my besties. We're not gonna do the legs like that. This is not, they're not a chicken. That looks so awkward. So in this, they're supposed to have like one arm that's like flexing their muscles, and then they're supposed to be in the other arm, like, you know, the pose that everyone like over on Instagram and stuff, where like it's like a couples thing. They're like holding their partner in one arm. I should use another color. That's loud. Let's turn that down. Oh, you made a Spider-Sona? Dude, I'm always telling people, like, make Spider-Sonas. They're so fun. They're so cool. This pose is gonna look super awkward right now. It's all part of it. This is all part of it. So it's supposed to be their Spider-Sona, Spider Imp, and their partner's Spider-Sona. And this one here is supposed to be Spider Imp, but Spider Imp is supposed to be super short, so we gotta fix that. Well, I'm actually not gonna erase it. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go over it with like a very, very messy sketch. We're just trying to get the pose down, you know? Shizumi Gyaru. I know I'm 2 years late. Why are people doing fireworks today, of all days? I don't understand it. And they're like right outside my window. Oh my god. I know I'm like 2 years late to the trend, but I don't care. I love her design. Okay, that's... Oh, wait, Spider Silk. I think I've seen that. I think I've seen your Spider-Sona. Honestly, I don't think it's ever too late to make a Spider-Sona. I made mine... Okay, actually, I kind of made mine on time. I made mine after the second movie came out. But, like, the third movie isn't even out, so, like, you have time, you know? I think everybody should have a Spider-Sona. That's, like, an awesome way to, like, represent yourself and, like, I don't know, like, create a idea of kind of who you want to be, if that makes sense. It's like the perfect balance. It's like not in an unhealthy way where like you're just not being satisfied with who you are or whatever. It's like incorporating those things that make you unique in like a different version of yourself, if that makes sense. I don't know. I think it's cool. Spider-Sonas are hands down one of the best trends to hit the internet. What are you guys' thoughts? She's a pink and white one. You know what? How about this? How about I Google it? Do you have your Spider Silk posted on Instagram or like YouTube or Pinterest or something? Because I'd like to see them. I gave her this pretty... Wait. I feel like I may have seen it on Pinterest or something. Because that's where I see all the spiders. Oh god, it's not going to come up on Google. You don't, unfortunately, but you'll try. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to. Okay, I feel like this pose is looking so rigid. I need the references, but the references are... I can't access them. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Because I don't want to go into my email on stream. What we're going to do is we're going to save this. And save image. Save 4 images. And then from there, what we're going to do is we're going to send them over to my phone. Bear with me, guys, please. I swear I'm still active. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Oh my gosh, wait, it's you. You're like an MVP of my comment sections. Okay, this is not working. Why is it not? Okay. Wi-Fi decides to not work right now of all times. This is very convenient, guys. Okay. Going back to Procreate. And then what I can do is I can pull up the pose reference right here on my phone. I'm like trying to figure out how to properly balance the different, what are they called? Devices so that I can have the resources I need. Because like I was given references and stuff for this stuff, and I'm just trying to get it right. Oh my god, Nat! Hi! Welcome to the live stream. Hi. Guys, the Pooks is here. I didn't like that, so we're gonna redo it. I should have actually a reference of their spider sauna because I drew them before. Okay. They are a muscle mommy. That is what they are. So we're gonna try and give that build here. It helps if I zoom out, actually, I think. We're just gonna get this in here a little bit better. In case it's not obvious, I'm very new to digital art. Hi. Y'all are so cute together. I swear to God. Thank you. Thank you. Content on your recent post on Insta, and it's right there. Oh my god, wait. Okay, so I commented on your recent post on Insta, and it's right there. Let's see. I am trying desperately here, guys. Because I'm not good at this. Especially on stream, like, hello. My digital art process is all over the place. And we're just trying to survive here. Oh, Pinterest, okay. Here, let me check that. It's gonna be hard-ish to find, I think. It shouldn't be that hard. Because... oh my god! Their design is so cute. I love this. They remind me of, like the colors you chose. They remind me of Princess Peach. from like anything Mario. I love them. Okay, this is better. I'm getting a better and more like... Oh wait, I forget they have like huge ruffly feet on their Spider Sona. Wait, I think I'm kind of getting the feel for this. We're gonna get his arm right there, his elbow. Again, they're the shorter one. It's like a running gag. They're significantly shorter than their partner. Yeah, I mean, you did make it. Welcome. Music is kind of fire. It is. It's C418. C418 is peak. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it. The Princess Peach. See, I'm cultured. Fun fact, when I play Mario Kart, a lot of times I play as Daisy, and it's actually so fun because I get to be heck of sassy and cruel to my siblings when we're playing. Mario Kart actually is the cause of so many feuds. Fun fact, I love that game so much. Just love Yaris. Okay. Okay, they're going to be holding a partner's thigh right here. And okay, there we go. We've got... Actually, I don't feel like redrawing this because it looks not terrible. I'm just gonna rotate it a little bit, move it up. That's better. Okay, it's like pixelated, but that's okay. This is not the finished sketch, even close. I don't like the placement of the head. We're gonna move that a little bit. Uh-oh. Boom. And boom. They don't have ears on their Spider Sona, but placing ears allows me to see clearly like what the face is doing. If that makes sense. Alright. I still don't like the placement of the head. Hello? Maybe I need to zoom out. Okay, that's a lot better. We're also going to just widen this here and add the Thunder Thighs because they do have... Actually, I'm drawing her right now. Dude, yay! Yeah, actually, it would help me draw a lot better if I knew that you guys were all drawing along with me. So, if you do make art, you should totally grab a sketchbook or an iPad and draw alongside me, because that's cool. It's just cool. I love drawing with people. It's fun. Oh god, it's the la-la-las. Guys. Actually... Guys, am I doing a better job at the chat here on YouTube than on Instagram? I feel like I am. Because I have a tendency to just completely ignore the chat. So what we're going to do now is we're going to really reduce this color. We're going to get actually maybe we can go with because we need a different color. We can go with the green. Go with this sort of green. Okay. I like just choose colors that will stand out next to one another. I don't want to get lost. Interactive poses are already hard for me to do, but especially digitally because oh, you're drawing Spider-Punk. I love Spider-Punk, and he's so fun to draw. Okay, I'm pulling up the pose again. Okay. So we're not gonna copy the pose exactly. We're gonna try and get it. So this is like where they're actually sitting, okay? And then from there we have like the hip hinges and the knees are coming forward like that. We're just basically like mapping out the bones here. Because when it comes to dynamic poses, mapping out the bones is like a lot easier for me. This foot's gonna be back a little bit. This one's gonna be just doing that. A little forward, get a little underfoot shoe thing, because that's just dynamic-ish. This one can be like, just that we have a little bit of motion. See that? Then we have like, boom. See? That's nice. This knee will be a little bit higher than this one. And then boom, yeah. This is working. This is working. What are people saying? He is fire. He is fire. I'm planning on drawing Spider-Punk in my sketchbook, but since I have school tomorrow, I'll probably take the week to complete. Honestly, I'm totally for taking your time on artwork. If the artwork's satisfying, like the art process satisfying, and it makes the artwork come out looking cool, then I'm like, let it take its time. That's kind of what I've been learning lately. Then again, I have to find pieces of paper or pieces of notebook to try and find a way to make it work. You know, honestly, that works too. Sometimes when I have art block, then what I do is I just like throw my sketchbook aside and I just draw in books I shouldn't be drawing in. Because when I was younger, then that's what I would do. All of my school books had doodles, and mainly doodles. I was a major doodle kid, like stick figures, just weird looking characters, exaggerated faces, random eyeballs, stormtroopers, stuff like that. Or like, cause I was like a major Star Wars kid as well. But yeah, stuff like that would be like what would be all in my sketchbook, not my sketchbook, but my school books and my assignments. And so sometimes just pulling out a notebook or something and just drawing in that can it can re-spark that creativity for me. Or just drawing on surfaces in general that I'm not supposed to draw on. My old desk actually had so many like paint doodles and stuff because I just used to draw on my desk. I didn't care like that. One time, my little sis spilled a whole cup of milk on one of my drawings. I redrew it and it turned out better. See? You know, you just roll with it. Okay. We're like being so messy right here. The point is just to figure it out, kind of. And see, I feel like these legs aren't long enough, and I hate to have to erase them. This is on a different layer. Yes, it's on a different layer. Thank you. If this were on the same layer, I would actually, like, destroy myself. So we are going to elongate these legs a little bit. The pelvis right back there. I feel like trying to curve the leg that way is not working, so we're gonna fix that. But the knees should be up higher. That's also a major problem. I think we're just gonna have to figure out this arm later because it feels so wonky. But how about I grab a round brush and I just fill in this pose a little bit. So I can get a better idea of what we're working with there. And I can go ahead and start sketching in the other character. I've never done, I'm doing a lot of new stuff these days, digitally. Hi, welcome back. Same, my old notebooks had mini doodles and like the corners of the pages. Exactly, that's like prime place to doodle and sketch, honestly. Or like, I will always be a sticky notes advocate. My room has so many sticky notes all over it. Because whenever I can't think or art block comes knocking at my door, then, you know, sketchbooks, I mean, not sketchbooks, sticky notes, they save the day. And when they do, I always stick them on my walls. If they look cool enough, or if I don't know where else to put them. You know, that'd be a pretty cool if you drew Miguel in your sketchbook. Because I swear that man had me at chokehold. Oh gods. Miguel is so hard for me to draw. That is the one reason I have like hardly drawn him. I drew him twice, and both of those drawings I don't like at all. Because it just came out so bad. His face, I can't draw it very well. And I literally like did portrait studies to try and help myself like be able to draw his face and stuff, and it's just I can't. Some things I'm just not meant to do. But I got so many requests. Everyone was like, draw Miguel O'Hara, draw Miguel O'Hara, and I was like, guys, I wish I could. Okay, knees right here, and then that's like calf, other knee, calf, foot. One sec, let me check the chat. Because I can see it moving. What are you guys saying? Spider-Verse characters are too fun to draw, but I gotta hide it from the school friends because some of them are jealous. Oh gods. Yeah, let them be jealous. Those drawings were old. That's fair. You know what? Maybe, just maybe, sometime I should try and redraw him. Just see if I've improved. Okay, now that I've drawn this on way too small of a scale, we're not gonna keep it on that small of a scale. What we're gonna do is we're gonna merge. Wait, I always forget that's not how you merge. I'm gonna merge these down. We're gonna like turn that off. We're gonna take this. We're just gonna make it much bigger. I don't know why I went with a screen size. This did not need a screen size, but you know what? We're gonna ball it. All right, for once I'm not drawing on like this small corner of the screen because that's typically what I happen to do. What we're gonna do is we're going to make a new layer and we're gonna separate the two. I need to change this color actually. How shall I do that? I should make it red. But that's like the actual color of the character. That's fine, I guess. Can I just? No, I cannot. Wait, this is on a different layer. I'm a noob, guys. It's alright. I'm figuring it out. You know what? Maybe it works a little bit. Okay, fine. I'll bite. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go here. We're gonna reduce this like crazy amounts. I forget what I did in the last drawing I made. But I'm trying to figure out. Let me jealous. Don't worry, bro. I also had difficulty drawing him for the first time, but I did get used to it. That was back in January. Yeah, Miguel's face is it's just difficult. I mean, I guess I could. Wait. Aren't there like color somethings? Let's explore a little bit. Let's turn the saturation up. Let us explore. Gradient maps should. Where are they, guys? Oh, I'm smart. Gradient maps. Okay, give me different. Wait, why isn't it changing anything? Guys, I just need different colors, but I need an easy way to change them. Okay. You know what? I'm going to have to just do things. Oh, okay. I guess I was just lagging like crazy. It is lagging like crazy. Wait, what is going on? Okay, that gave me some different colors at least. But we're gonna go back here and hope that I can actually see them. Thank you. Okay. And you know what? That works perfectly, I think. I feel like the pink is a little harsh. That'll work. I just need it not to be the purple because I do line art in purple. And now we are on this step where I go in with this brush and start to draw on all the anatomy and stuff. Very loosely, but that's what we're doing. Wait, I gotta catch up with the chat, okay. I need to rewatch Spider-Verse. I do too. I feel like I always need to rewatch Spider-Verse. They are moving the movie around to later dates, and I'm just not even keeping up with the news as to when the next Spider-Verse is dropping because I don't know. I don't know if it's ever actually gonna come out or when it's gonna come out. I just hope it does, and when it does, I just want a good movie. I don't really care what year it comes out or whatever. I just hope I'm alive at that point, but I just want a good movie. Let it be a good trio or trilogy. There we go, boom. I'm smart. I like to do this weird triangle thing and stuff. Wait. Wait, I got it. This character has major hip dips, so we're gonna get that right. We have thunder thighs, and we gotta get the thunder thighs. Gotta give justice where it's due, you know? Whoa, you're live. Yeah, I'm live. Hey, hi. Hi, people. I'll check your layers. Yep, on the right layer. Thank you. What are you guys up to? Well, aside from drawing Spider-Punk. I feel like thunder thighs are not thundering enough. That's okay. That's okay. This is the first pass of anatomy. Don't worry, guys. Yes, we're drawing over the other character, but I have to draw the full anatomy so that it doesn't look weird and off. That's like the important thing when it comes to character interactions. I've learned you can't skip drawing the full body of both characters. Thunder thighs, justice, yes. If you're smart, what's 2 plus 2? I'm not that behind in chat. I'm actually caught up. I was like reading through and stuff, and I'm literally caught up. Yay. I was before, okay? But we're not talking about that ever. Because I'm doing better now. I'm doing better now. See, I'm checking the chat every 2 seconds because this setup is a million times better than having this huge iPad over my shoulder. My gods. I love my huge iPad, big display-ish. But, you know, when I'm trying to go live, it's very inconvenient. Okay, 2 plus 2 is potato. That's the correct answer. Boom, I'm so smart. You're welcome. Did I get it right? Professor, did I get it right? Yay. Oh my god, hi. Hey, I found you on Instagram and I found your art beautiful. I'm glad you found the YouTube channel. I really like your art. Thank you so much. I think it's so crazy. Actually, I actually love this, actually. Wait, I said actually so many times. I love seeing like what platform certain people came from. Like, and I like keeping track of that kind of when I find artists and stuff too. Like, oh, did I find them on YouTube first, or did I find them on Instagram first, or whatever? Because I don't know. For some reason I think it's just cool. No rhyme or reason to it. I just think it's cool. These are just helping me map out parts of the body. Because I gotta get those thigh muscles proper, and just all the muscles in there properly. Okay, it's actually 3 here. I'm gonna get boom. That's elbow, bicep, tricep. Lats are gonna continue back there a little bit. Then we get pecs. All right, there we go. Something like that. Let's check the chat so I don't fall behind. We're all the people. You know, the people are here. I'm actually grateful to have the people that are even in the chat, because I literally thought I was gonna be streaming to the wall. But I'm grateful to have you guys here. Potato equal raw and smart. Yeah, I am smart. The answer is always potato. Like, quite literally. His art is beautiful. He honestly inspires me. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. See, this is why I love YouTube. You guys are so positive. So this arm is going to be a lot more flexed than the other one, which means we're going to get a lot more, like, not that you are going to even be able to see it, but we're going to get a lot more muscle activation over here. So we're going to get these bulging up, because the arm is supposed to be coming forward like this. Then we're gonna get elbow going right there. This is meant to be messy right now, I swear. You like smashed potatoes? I do. I like smashed potatoes. The people on YouTube are TV girl. What? Wait, oh my god, TV girl, I see it. I didn't see it before. I was like, wait, TV girl? I was trying to figure it out, and I was like, wait, I got it. I got it. We love TV girl in this house. Yes, we appreciate your effort in art. We are here for you, except when you crash out over potatoes. Not even that can help with that. Yeah, you know, I crash out over potatoes occasionally. It's like one of my conversation starters. I ask people what are their thoughts on potatoes, because honestly, hearing what they think about potatoes kind of determines whether or not I can be their friend. You know, if they say like, oh, potatoes are gross, I can't eat potatoes, or I'm allergic to potatoes, then like, I'm sorry, I know it's not your fault, but I don't think I can vibe with you. It's just how life works or something. Okay, wait, this arm is not doing what it's supposed to be doing, but because I did a really good job or something, I think I'm allowed to cheat. You see, because it's supposed to be holding them up. Hold on, we're going back to reference. This is why we use references, guys. And then I need to check the chat because I'm falling behind. Oh. Okay, wait. Let's check chat first because that is important. Hey, one question. How do you react when you know that a follower is from another country, like from Brazil? Are you happy? I'd like to know. Honestly, I think it's amazing that my art and whatever I put out even reaches like the entirety of the world. That's like kind of a crazy thought to me, because like when I was younger, I don't know, that wasn't something that I thought necessarily was a thing. Even like when I watched cartoons or whatever, I knew that like other countries and stuff watched the same cartoons or whatever, but that thought never crossed my mind. You know, that like the whole world is also watching this at the same time as like, you know, that's kind of crazy. Like, I'm streaming right now, and so many different people from so many different time zones and all across the world could be watching right now, and that's just amazing. And so many of my friends are also from like all over the world and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, I think the internet is amazing for the fact that it allows us to interact with and meet people from countries that we never would have visited otherwise, you know? Um, Obviously, the internet has its many problems, but I think that's a very special thing that it brought us. It brought me, because so many of my friends were met over the internet. Because, yeah. I love TV Girl. We all love TV Girl in this house. TV Girl is amazing. I'm probably behind. There's literally nothing bad about potatoes. When I was younger, okay. Wait, wrong emoji. Y'all are actually not nice. I don't think you're nice. You guys are calling me unk and old. I'm not. I promise I'm not old. I am so youthful. I'm so very young and happy and stuff. I love how art can connect people across the world. It can, and I think that's so cool. I think that's amazing about art too. I think that it's awesome that it also like transcends languages. Like you can share art with someone who speaks a language that you know nothing about, that you didn't even know existed or something, and they can see your art and still like resonate and love it just the same. And I think that's like so cool. It's like a language that everybody inherently can understand. This arm is too short, and I don't like the way the forearm looks anyways, so we're just gonna erase her, please. Thank you. Okay. Remember when our ages are only 4 numbers. I do get back pain, guys. It's Nat's fault. I entirely blame you. What's my favorite brush in Procreate? It's Nat's brush. She made a brush and she sent it to me, and that's my favorite one to use. Outside of that, I use this one brush that I don't know how to pronounce. See, it's that one. Boom. There you go. 6B pencil used to be my go-to back before, when I was much more of a noob than I am now. But yeah, I've graduated from that. Why am I struggling with anatomy here? Am I out of practice? Do I really need to go and pull out the art books and like and force myself to sit down and have a freaking like anatomy art class or something? I don't know. I don't want to, but if it's gonna be a battle like this, then I fear I may need to do that this week. Now the question is, who dares join me? That is very much offended. That isn't offended. Guys, that girl, let me find out. Oh, you got the good brushes. She does have the good brushes. Honestly, She helped me so much with learning how to do digital art. Like, for real. I was so lost in the dark, guys, but she helped me out, and I seriously needed that help. So, thank you, Nat. Thank you. Ew, no, that's gross. We don't like that. I feel like maybe no, the arm is proper length. I think I'm just making it too thin around the wrist and stuff. We gotta zoom out a bit. It's the elbow. Tricep, we're gonna move up a little bit. Boom. 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 Hand has to be a little bigger. Boom. I hate drawing a fist from this angle as well. But you know what? It doesn't have to be neat right now. We just need the message to get across. I also want this bulge to be up a little bit more. And then you know what else? This shoulder should be up a little bit more, and we should be getting a little bit more tints right there. And a little bit more tints right there too. Okay, boom. Look at that. We're getting somewhere, guys. I'm actually doing this full digital. I didn't start the sketch traditionally, so yeah. I love Palpatine so much. He's so silly. He is silly. Oh, y'all are still so cute together. That's literally been you in the comment section of like everything I post. It's funny. Have you tried the paper-like screen protectors? They help so much. I imagine those would help tremendously, but I'm a broke little artist right now, and I've not gotten screen protectors. You know what else? Screen protectors would make it really hard to play Roblox. The bite is tea. The bite is tea. Hello? Hello? This arm is supposed to be forward a little bit. You know what? That's probably part of the problem. I haven't been like using the tubes to help me know what we're doing here. Just a couple of things that help me not get lost in the process of existing. Because the process of existing is a bit hard to do. I don't know if it's just me, but I much prefer live streams with a few people than live streams with 1,000 people watching. I don't know why. Sorry for being random, LOL. Honestly, I can see why. Like, because when it's smaller live streams, then the streamer is more interactive. It's just a little bit more immersive. It's a little calmer. It's a little more chill. But when it's like a million people just blowing up the chat, for one, it's harder for the streamer to kind of keep up with everyone. And then, you know, you just get kind of swept away in that wave of everybody saying everything at once. So I can see why one would prefer smaller live streams. And I'd say in some instances, I prefer that too. Totally fair. It's a lot easier for creators to see messages in smaller chats. Exactly. Tiny looks funny. Tiny okay, it does look funny, but that's the perspective, and we're gonna clean it up. I think it's going to make sense once we draw in the other character. I need a reference because I don't remember how their feet are supposed to be. I know they have like the fur and stuff. Wait, who needs a reference when you made a reference on your own? This is why we have Sketchbook here, guys. For one, because I don't have anything to prop up my iPad, and having it flat on the desk is so uncomfortable. Okay, so they have like a little bit of feet. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna... Boom, look at that, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, that's perfect. Wow, wow. That's top notch, guys. Um, this is free art class, y'all. It is free art class. Write to notes. You're gonna go, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining Sketchbook Yay. We love Sketchbook. Someday I will do a live stream where I'm drawing traditionally. Right now, I'm like branching into digital, and like a lot of the commissions I got are digital anyway. So I'm like using this as an opportunity to learn the world of digital art because it is not one I'm so used to, but I would like to get more used to it. So, okay, so this is secondary sketch. Is that? This should be thicker. These markers are just helping me kind of see how to break this up. Okay. And yeah, we have that. Boom. Okay. And then we have... But in fact, it's a little bit more like that. I should be doing this in a different color. I'm gonna... It's honestly whatever. Who cares? But I should be doing it in a smaller size, I think. Ew. That's too small. Guys, I think chat is leaving me behind in the water or something. Absolute cinema. I love the Minecraft music. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, I started the live stream and I was like, oh wait, it's gonna be so quiet without any music or something. And so I was like, C418 like saved me, and it did. It came in clutch. And so now you guys have amazing Minecraft music. Literally what I go to every night, go to sleep to every night. Also what I do my homework with. So when I do homework, it's like, it's Toby Fox, it's C418, or it's Tron Legacy soundtrack. Those are like my go-tos. Where I live, it's 10:23 p.m. Where I live, it is 9:24. I wish I could send you the screen protector, but I broke too. Literally cut the learning curve. Oh wow. Hi people. I said to you because I knew you look familiar. I love your art. Thank you so much. Okay, so I do believe we are done like mapping out this person. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into this layer. Going to lower the opacity here. Just going to lower that opacity as well. And what we're going to do... Actually, first what we're going to do... I keep saying like what we're going to do. We're going to take this actually. This had a different purpose, but we're going to make a clipping mask and we're going to turn it... what color? What did I do last time? I think I did like this color. Okay, that is a little too light. No, actually, I feel like that works. Then I can bring opacity back. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna switch back here, and we're gonna start to sketch this character in. Heck yeah, heck yeah. My process is very hectic, but you know what? We believe in hectic process. Oh, by the way, I love you and your girlfriend's art. It's so pretty. Thank you so much. Actually, you nervously proposing to Nat the second I found you all. Thank you. That's funny. That's so real though. me pull up reference, please? Okay. So, this character too has thunder thighs, I swear. I feel like Egg just loves to draw characters with thunder thighs. I feel like this is based though, but chill out. Alright, we're gonna get knobby knee right here. Okay, leg is too short. I was like, is that perspectiving? But it's not perspectiving. Real. Question mark. Emoji, sparkly emoji, sparkly emoji. I had art block, so I was like, I'm gonna draw y'all. Sorry, Nat and Raw. I need to sleep. I hope y'all have a... Okay. Bye. Bye, Tori. Thank you for joining the live stream. Honestly. It was a pleasure having you. Goodbye. I want to see too. Neil, I want to see. I'm posting on my channel tomorrow. Alright, bet. I will be there. I will be there. I didn't feel like doing the body guidelines, but that may be a good idea. This is a dynamic pose after all. Also, this is not supposed to be neat. This is the second pass, not the final pass. Also, this should be going out a lot more since they're... You know what else? You know what else I think? I think the pelvis should be further like back, because they're sitting up on the arm. So this should be, this right here should be the base. And we should get like this sort of a thing. Can we work, please? Thank you. This is a male pelvis as well. Boom. Boom. I swear this is going to look so wonky, but we're trying our best. Oh, I forget, this commission isn't for like full rendering. I was like low-key scared. This one is just for like slats or like simples, colors. Hero, have you heard of Maria's? Maria's. I feel like I have. Let me check. Let me check. I have actually. Yeah, dude. I have. Because I'm smart. I'm gonna post it after school because homework is hard. Homework is hard for real. Now I just subbed to you as well. Y'all are both so talented. Yeah, you guys go subscribe to Nat. Her art is amazing. I swear to gosh. Honestly, how dare you subscribe to me and not subscribe to Nat? That's like against the rules. I don't know why, but when I'm drawing feet, then like drawing as though they're a Ninja Turtle helps me draw it a little better. Like they have a sandal on or something. I don't know. This heel is looking really wonky, but we're gonna fix that with the line art. Alright, we're gonna get knobby ankles. Let me catch up. Oh, I am caught up. Yay, guys, I'm caught up. I don't want to work tomorrow. It's alright, Nat. It's alright, Nat. You'll survive. I'll make sure it's in. Never mind. It's a live stream. You're good at drawing. I am? Wow. Thank you. I really do not have much confidence in my digital art. But, you know, I do recognize that I've been making major progress. And that is a great feeling. It's honestly got me, like, excited to do digital art whenever I get the chance. So I've been, like, doing a lot of collabs and stuff. And obviously taking digital commissions because it gives me an excuse to take a step away from the traditional sketchbook, even though I love my sketchbook so much. Me and my sketchbook have been on such a healthy relationship lately, which is rare. Gods, that's rare for me. But it's been great. It's been great. Roll sub to Nat and raw and eat potatoes. Heck yeah, that's it. Thank you, Nat. Okay. Alright, so logically, they'd be leaning back a little bit and their shoulders would be forward to balance themselves out because they gotta bring the weight back a little bit so that they don't just slide forward. So it's gonna be like that, boom, it's sort of gonna be the motion. And then head can be like, yeah, that works. Okay, watch me make sense of this, guys. That's our center point. When I'm doing poses, I just like try and make sense of it. Like if I were in the pose that the character is trying to be in or whatever, how would I balance my weight and stuff? Like, because when you do that properly, then it like makes the pose look a lot more natural. It makes the drawing just work a lot better. Okay. So we're gonna have like arm back here. We're gonna imply that, like, I don't know, they're grabbing on right here or something. I don't know. Maybe. Or we can like do boom. I don't know, something. Arm is back here, okay? And it's balancing them out. Alright. Boom, boom. That's collarbones. Then we have... Okay. Let's check the chat. Let's check what everybody's seeing. I play Sienna. I don't want to play anything that may potentially get me copyright struck or whatever. I know C418, Toby Fox, and like stuff like Lo-Fi Girl are safe. So I typically I try and keep to those. I'm head to bed in about 5 to 10. No, guys. Nat's gonna leave soon. We gotta spoil her with la la la's or something. Everybody should spam like la 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 in the chat. Hold on. Watch this. You guys should spam la 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 in the chat for Nat to make her happy. Hey, I'm new, but I came from your partner's channel. They posted you were live, and I knew I had to check out your beautiful art. Thank you so much. And welcome to the live stream too. And my channel, by extension. Welcome. Guys, I'm gonna have to really like work to balance out like the digital art and the traditional art and stuff, because I don't want one just taking over the other, you know? Like YouTube, I'm fairly new to. On Instagram, I'm, you know, known for my traditional art because I haven't really done digital art over there. But I would love to just have a balance of both because I don't want to be tied down by either. So that is the goal here. That's the journey or something. I don't know what I'm saying. Yay, look at all the la-la-las. The chat just exploded. I was scrolling, trying to think of some fan art and to draw and post. Since I just started here on YouTube, I saw your Gwen drawing and it inspired me to do one as well. So, thank you, dude. I'm glad I inspired you. I'd love to see like Gwen drawing when you're finished. I love seeing Spider-Man? Spider-Verse? I love Spider-Man art, okay. That's what we're trying to say here. Okay, so the head is going to be like angled down like that. I'm trying to get as many commissions or as much commission work done tonight as possible. Probably won't be on live stream like for the whole time while I'm doing the commissions and stuff, because for one, my device will start to die, and for two, social battery dies eventually too. But we are here for now, and we are going to have a fun time. Oh, yes, look at all the la-la-las. Okay, how about we have like arm right here, like a little bit like, whoa, in case I fall, I should be able to catch myself. Like, you know, like boom. And then these right here. Okay, yeah, see, that's a very ugly hand, but it gets the message across. We're gonna fix that in post-production. Okay, because this character is supposed to be significantly taller than this character is very much too small. So what if we just, you know, what if we just, you know, is anybody really gonna ask any questions? I don't think they are. All right, and then what if we take, yeah, wait, this actually works. What if we take this here? And then wait, no, go back. And then we copy paste it. And what if we put it above this here? But wait, it's not the right color, but that's okay. Unless we just do another clipping mask. And you know, I know I should not have a million layers and stuff, but we're new and who really cares? Who cares? Okay, see, that's the vision. That's the vision right there. See that? See that? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a clipping mask over this. And we're going to change it to a certain color. I don't know what color yet. Where's that purple that I used as a background? Okay, that's a very, very soft purple. That's not gonna work. Okay, that kind of works. Okay, see that? We're kind of cooking here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here. We're gonna change back to our normal purple. And at this point, it may be a good idea to do this. All right. Actually, what I may want to do is actually go here. This song always reminds me of the Neverending Story. To those who have watched it, you would get it. It's like the part where like he's flying over with Falcor and stuff, and near the end of the movie and stuff. But yeah. Wait, chat. I'm not checking chat. I got you. See, I have the same struggle with my boyfriend. He lives about 2 states away. Wait, did I miss something? Oh gods, I missed stuff. Oh yeah, we're long distance. We're long distance. It's a struggle. Wow, this is amazing so far. Thank you. Okay. It's getting a little hard to keep up with the chat with all the laws, but that's okay. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I was gonna go in, I was gonna add some of the details. Oh, one sec, let me send the ref sheet from my email to my phone. Please work. Okay, now this one here, we're going to do this. We're gonna save image, then we're gonna go here. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that. Airdropping was not working, so sorry now, I'm just sending the stuff to you. Alright, boom. We are here. We are here, we are here, we are here. Like it is Whoville, and I am Horton and stuff. Okay. I just need the character refs. Please, 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 just thank you, thank you. Alright, we have character refs right here. You know, it's sad that you don't have many people that join your live stream. You should have way more. That's okay. This is my first live stream here on YouTube, and we will grow from here. We will grow from here, won't we? All right, I love Eggs Spider Sona so much. It's so detailed. It makes it a little hard to draw. Just a little bit, just a little bit. All right. That's an eye. That's another eye, believe it or not. And then guess what? And then guess what? That's another eye. Wow. I love drawing Spider People with like one eye closed more than the other. And like I use Eggs Spider Son and Spider Imps other eyes as like expression marks, kind of like under and over the eye, which is fun. I'm gonna check the chat in a second because I feel like it's moving quite a bit and I'm missing stuff. And I don't want to be missing stuff. Alright, and then they have these horns right here. That like go back and stuff, and they have the smaller horns too. Okay. Boom, boom. They have these things that like around the neck and like they clamp right there. They have these bits here that are gold. They're like yellowish, but they're gold. Let's be real. I have not really rendered stuff like metallic surfaces here on Procreate much, but you know what? It's always a good time to learn. Reminding myself that these are supposed to be flats. Okay, let's see. That's so real. YouTube algorithm doesn't really seem to care about small content creators. I have the same struggle. When I live stream and draw, usually get no people at all. Yeah, you know, you just gradually work your way up. That's our goal. That's our goal. I'll say the first 1,000, First 10,000 subscribers are the hardest to get. Yeah, yeah, they are. I'm getting distracted. Okay. So. Hold on. Wait, chat. No, you're still going with the la la laws. It's really nice to meet you both. You guys seem really genuinely sweet, and so cool to meet a person so casually with a lot of subscribers. I'm not the best at drawing, and you both can be inspiration. Thank you so much. A motivation, okay. Well, thank you so much. I think that's very sweet. I think it's honestly kind of just an honor to be able to be a person who inspires people, because that's honestly what I want. Who are you texting? I was texting my mother. Wait. Okay, and we're back. Wait, I keep turning off my phone. My phone has the reference. Guys, I'm actually so smart. Okay. Oh, right, they have a tail. I forgot. Honestly, a tail is gonna go like something like that. See how that was just so effortlessly and I figured it out? I'm so smart. What? What? I'm not. John Gillian twirling his hair. I'm not. I'm so normal. I'm so casual. I'm so nonchalant and stuff. That's just how I am, you know. I'm just cool like that. Okay. Kneecaps. They have like eyeballs on kneecaps, and it's honestly, it was the funnest part to draw on that one drawing I made. Shall I show it again? I'm obsessed with the drawing. Where are you? It's like closer to the beginning of my sketchbook. Wait. See this? This was so fun to draw. Ugh. I'm sorry. I let loose there, and it was like, I love it when I'm able to just let loose and just scribble colors and it works in the end. That's the most fulfilling thing to do when doing traditional art, in my opinion. And that is the reason I chose like multimedia too, because like I get to use paints and colored pencils and crayons if it really comes down to it. And that is just truly fun to me. Alright, that is so messy, but it so works, I think. Okay, now the hard part was always, okay, for one, they have like the double bracelet thing. Wait, Kane jump scare. I know, right? Raw, your art is amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. What is that comment? Any tips on how to draw bodies? I suck at drawing bodies. Yeah, shapes, honestly. It comes down to shapes. I like start off with something along these lines when drawing bodies. And I think an important part about drawing bodies is understanding that you're not drawing straight lines. The upper arm is actually going to curve like that because of the bone. That's how the bone is structured. So it's actually going to curve like that. That's why I did like that sort of motion. And this generally is a technique I learned from Ethan Becker here on YouTube. It adds a bit of fluidity if throughout your drawing you do like sort of a this sort of a thing. And you see me do it a lot throughout my process and stuff. You see? And then it's like, wait, I can't draw an arrow that way. And then I would do the wrist that way, and then just, you know, it adds a bit more liveliness to the drawing. But yeah, when drawing bodies, I first off, I like to start with learning how to draw the bone structure and stuff, which it really helps in understanding how to just do this here. That's basically what it is. And then again here, the hip bone, it fits into the pelvis like this, like a freaking like bionicle piece, and then it curves that way, and then you have like weird looking kneecap thing that fits into this other weird looking kneecap thing that curves like that and then fits into the foot. And see, that's like generally what the leg bone looks like once he reads the chat. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. Good night, love you. Oh my god, wait. No, Nat. Okay, I understand you have to leave. You have to work in the morning. I love you. I'll see you later. Yeah, text me. Goodbye, Nat. Love you. Love you so much. Oh, that hurts. Just how it is. I don't make the rules. I know. Ugh. It's sad though. Everybody say bye to Nat. Bye, Nat. Bye. Okay. Back to this anatomy lesson. So when I okay, let's just go here. How about that? When I'm breaking down the body, then yeah, I break it down to simple shapes. This sort of a thing for the pelvis. Understanding that for a female, it's going to be different. The pelvis is going to be wider and more so like that. Whereas a guy, it's going to be more so like that, you see? And then from there, I just kind of map out where I want the thigh to connect. And then again, it's going to curve. For both the guy and the girl, it's going to curve. Now, depending on the body, it's going to get more complicated because some people will have like hip dips or more thigh muscle and stuff, which will make it a lot more complicated and stuff, and like just more I guess defined is the word. But yeah, I break it down like that. Then the knee, I just do that just to kind of map it out, or sometimes I'll do a circle, but generally this helps a little better. And then for the like lower leg, like shin area, then I do that, and that'll kind of help me map out where the calves are going to be, and then I continue it with that, and that's how I do that. That's how I do my legs. And then from there, I just, I go in, I render things out based off of what I know of anatomy. Here we are. We're gonna do this leg too. And the more you just kind of practice and get to understand how anatomy works, the easier you can just go in and draw, a human body. Okay, logically there would actually be a little bit of a gap here. But for one, the pelvis is up a little too high. It should be brought down here. Boom. See that? That works. Wait. I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, bye, Neil. You have a good night. Thank you for joining the live stream. You're a real one. Yeah, because when I start trying to draw bodies, they always look like stiff, like Lego person. Yeah, it honestly comes down to understanding the natural flow of the human body, because it naturally is built with one. As I explained here with the bones, like it's a little bit more of a flow. It's not straight lines that we're drawing. We're not drawing straight lines. So when I draw stick figures, it would be more of like that, The average person would draw, say a stick figure is going to be standing with their hand on their hip or something, okay? Whereas you could get more of a, wait. See? It's all about flow. Allowing those lines to be curved, because the human body is not a bunch of straight lines. But yeah, that's the anatomy lesson over to the side. We are going to return to the actual commission. See you, bye, Neil. Do you have tips on how to draw hands? Hands are fairly simple. I like to start off with this sort of shape. This obviously being the wrist connection. And then what I do is I do that. And that gives me this right here is what I start off with, and what I added on was the thumb. And so from there, what I do is I start to add fingers. And this is how I do it. I just kind of wing it, I wing it from there. Wait, oh, you get 3 parts. I don't typically draw 3 parts, actually. When I draw hands, I just do 2. Unless I need to. And again, I like to draw a little bit more flow. And then I typically like kind of connect the middle two, because they don't need to be separated as much. can just, that's a very rough hand, but that's kind of generally how I go with it. I just always start off with this sort of shape, regardless of the pose. And it gets me places. Yeah. Oh, learning how to draw shapes in different angles and perspectives is a huge thing when learning how to draw the human body. For instance, if I were trying to draw a hand like this, that's like coming towards you, then I would have to take this shape and I would have to warp it. And I'd have to do this. And then that extra piece would be right there. You see that? And then we'd get stuff like, the other fingers and stuff that are like doing stuff. We're just gonna separate these because why not? And I don't feel like drawing a hand, but you're gonna have to learn how to warp the shapes, is what I'm saying. If that makes sense. So yeah. Sorry, I'm like behind on the chat because I was teaching. Said hi. Hi Ace. Welcome to the live stream. I'll be honest, I never draw my anatomy. I look, you just trust the process. You know what? That honestly works. If that works for you, it works. Oh yeah, I forgot October 13th was Miguel's birthday, so I made birthday fan art. Oh, that's cool, actually. I always forget, like, my characters' birthdays. Jinx's birthday was also recent, which I didn't know about. Do you have any tips on drawing males? I've been struggling to draw males after my art block recently. Rod, do you always start with guidelines, or do you have times when you can just wing it or draw without them, and what do you prefer? Okay, I prefer to draw with guidelines, or at least I start with like the basic mannequin or stick figure or whatever, and then as you can see, I can kind of sometimes just go with the flow from there. Wait, let me go back to my other layer. Oh, I guess this is, no, this layer. Go back here real quick. Draw a new stick figure. So like sometimes I just go in without necessarily like doing all the crazy guidelines. This is really pixelated because it's really zoomed in. If I'm being honest, I don't really have a lot of tips for drawing males. I'm kind of getting back to drawing them myself, if I'm being totally honest. Because I took a long break from drawing them. The last time I was really drawing males consistently was back during like my Marvel phase. And during that phase, my art and my anatomy reflected that of comic books, so that wouldn't be proper anatomy, And so I'm just kind of trying to find how to draw males in my style and just make sense of it. Like, I understand the anatomy and stuff, but making it look right and stuff, that's a bit difficult for me. So fortunately, I don't really have tips for that. Yeah, okay. See? Sometimes I just go in kind of like that. Sometimes I do all of the guidelines and stuff. It really just depends. Alright, I'm gonna draw in the spider sona. And, like, not the spider sona, the spider symbol, and then we're gonna do the rest. Thank you, I explained it nicely. Thank you, you're so helpful. Of course, guys. I'm so happy I get to be here since the beginning. Thank you so much. Can you please post a live to where you can watch it again? Thanks, I see you around. Of course, actually, I think that's a good idea, posting the live. I'll just post it here on YouTube because it allows me to do that. I'm going to top off. Thank you for the tips. Yeah, of course. Thank you for joining the live stream. It was a pleasure having you guys. I think maybe I'll let the live stream go on for like an hour longer or something. I think that's a fair amount of time. And however far we get today will simply be how far we get. Because I can feel myself getting a little tired. Your art's crazy good. Thanks again for the advice. Of course. Good night, Raw. Bye, people. I just did a male body study. Girls just come so easily, and they're pretty LMAO. That's so valid, honestly. I actually started drawing primarily girls because it was hard for me. I didn't know how to draw the female body, and I took that as a challenge, and I dove right into it, and I was like determined to figure out how. And now that I have, then I'm like, oops, I need male OCs. I need to be able to draw guys. And so that's kind of the predicament I find myself in. Just kind of trying to learn how to draw guys. Just that, yeah. I was gonna draw now. I forgot I can't do digital art. Hey, that's okay. And you can draw Nat digitally, I mean traditionally as well. I draw Nat traditionally. Yeah. I have a ton of sketches of her actually, traditionally. Matter of fact, I primarily draw her traditionally, if I'm being honest, because I'm new to digital art, and I typically have my sketchbook with me more than my iPad, believe it or not. Okay. This is looking really wonky, but mapping out these tends to be a little bit of a challenge. Okay. Boom, up, and then down, and then we have another one following the same. And then the last one just goes boom, and then boom, boom, and then boom. Then we have these pincers that go down right there. All right, there we are. Now what I can do is I can go over to this layer. Guys, I'm getting tired. Less curves and more angles. That's like kind of the logic behind it. I'd say that's a pretty fair way to simplify it down. For me, I'm like, I need to do a dive study. Just dive study. Okay. Why is it so pixelated? Hold on. Oh, it's because I'm zoomed in like crazy. Still would prefer cleaner line art. What's going on? Should I perhaps scale up the canvas and then alright, now what we're going to do is we are going to okay, wait. Oh, this is hard. How do I figure this out? Oh, wait, no, it's simple. We're going to clipping mask that again. Thank you very much. I'm gonna put this back here, this back here, clipping mask this again. I'll be real honest, I can never learn to draw an animal. My friend is crazy good at animals. I wish I could draw them. Animals are a whole nother can of worms. I cannot draw animals, if I'm being so honest. I mean, I could if I really put my mind to it. I've done it a couple of times with a select few animals. But it is tough. It is so hard. Okay, now what we're gonna do, now that all of that is like doing its own thing, I can what I do for line art is I keep it like kind of heavy and a little bit more loose. And then what I do is I erase it, like I erase it down to make it more neat. That is my process. Oh wait. Wait, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do a cleaned up anatomy sketch, which I should always do. And then I do another one for, well, you know what? We're just gonna go in actually, because I don't have time for all of that. We don't have time. I really like the way you draw your fro. I know it takes ages. Oh, it does. It does take ages. Guys, you want to see something cool actually? Hold on. Let me go here. I love watching this. I want to play the time lapse. I'm gonna play time lapse. Guys, you can see the time lapse of this. I love watching the time lapses of my videos. I actually posted this one. I had to clip it down because, like, obviously I drew it on this huge canvas and most of the actual drawing is like over here in the corner, which is something that I struggle with. I need to stop doing that. I need to draw just on the bigger canvas, which is what I'm struggling with right now. But yeah, you guys get to see my thought process and the crazy amount of layers I use that I technically don't need to use. Yeah, I'm gonna speed it along. Oh, see? Yeah, the hair took ages. And this is actually a simpler one that I did. I have another collab. It's for a Halloween collab coming out soon. With a couple of other YouTubers and stuff. And I was a lot more detailed with the hair on that one. It was a pain. But I got it all done. I got that whole drawing done in one evening, which was crazy because I was like so nervous to do it. Because obviously, I have so little experience with digital art, and everybody was like counting on me and stuff. I'm like, guys, I'm new. I'm the fresh meat. Help me. Okay, I don't like that. I like your art style so much. I used to study your art before, and then I got carried away with other hobbies. Recently got into crocheting, so I'm always crocheting nonstop. Oh, I love that. Crocheting is something I want to get into. Hi Vale. Welcome to the live stream. Hi. Wait. I know it. Just be looking. I usually just draw the shape because I get lazy. I honestly fair. Ew, that bicep looks so weird. My eraser is way too big. Wait, why do you draw so good? I don't know. It's like that one, like, audio clip from Family Guy where it's like, wait, Peter, how are you doing that? And he's like, I don't know, Lois. Yeah, it's like that. I'm just figuring it out. I learn a lot from watching other people do stuff without actually practicing myself. It's something I'm learning about myself recently. Because recently I used gouache for the second time ever in my life to paint Undyne from Undertale, right? And I used a lot of techniques from other painters that I've seen because I watch a lot of painters here on YouTube, on Instagram. I have friends who paint, and like I realized that wait, watching them paint and stuff has allowed me to gather these skills that I did not have before, and I think that's just a really, really crazy thing. And so I have a lot of artist friends who do digital art. I've watched them draw, and I've obviously watched a lot of artists here on YouTube and stuff, and so I guess I'm just going off of what my brain has stored in it from watching other people do stuff, if that makes sense. Totally 100% my style, but definitely gotta give credit where it's due. I learned a lot of this stuff from other people, and I'm thankful to have those people around me because I would not be able to make these strides without their amazing tutorials and inspirational art. It's so cool. I can never draw that good. Honestly, you can. You just gotta find the method for learning and practicing that works for you. I learn a lot by repetition and by visually, as I'm learning about myself recently. I learned anatomy by just drawing skeletons over and over again. I learned environments by drawing random challenging things like cars and lighting scenarios and dynamic stuff like beds. and stuff like that, and just like drawing full environment scenarios and stuff. I would take things like things off Pinterest, and I'd like try and draw them and stuff, and it was such a challenge, and I just like do it over and over again, um, just to kind of build that understanding and build that practice, because sometimes that's what you need. I think it's all about just kind of playing around with and seeing what curriculum works for you, because I don't think I could just learn environments by watching other people draw them. That's something that I definitely needed to sit there and practice. Same with portraits. I feel like I learned a lot by watching people draw portraits, but also I learned so much by like, I have a Pinterest board on Pinterest, obviously, full of like uh, photographs and stuff of people that I do portrait studies of some occasionally. It's been a hot minute, but that's what that board is for. Um, and that helped me so much with just understanding, being able to break down people's faces, and being able to now take people from like a more obviously realistic like photograph and stuff, and turn them into like a cartoon style, because I understand their face by looking at it, if that makes sense. Hi, Shadow. Visual learner, nice. Yeah, visual learner. My art teacher sent me to the principal's office just because I was drawing people without guidelines. Okay, what? That's crazy. Not everybody needs guidelines. Gouache scares me for some reason, but it seems like such a nice medium. Honestly, no. For if you're a acrylic painter, I feel like gouache is kind of the perfect medium for you. It's the perfect balance between acrylic and like other softer, wetter paints. It's so customizable, and I love it. I know I have such limited experience with it, but from what I've experienced, I honestly really love it. My only thing is painting takes so much time, and time is something that's a little hard for me to come by these days. But I would totally paint more if that were like my thing. But it's not my thing. And I'm okay with that. I think having the skills to paint is something that I really want. And, obviously occasionally just opening up that window to paint and try that out. I think that's cool. Okay, I'm convinced. Yes, be very convinced. Try gouache out. It's so fun. And also the crazy thing is you don't actually need the more expensive gouaches in order to make something cool. I started off with Artist Loft acrylic gouache, and recently I used Hemi's acrylic gouache, and big difference is Hemi's gouache is really good quality, but I was able to use the Artist Loft gouache pretty well, and it was still just as fun. So yeah, there you go. I feel like the chat is kind of circulated. What are you guys up to? Are any of you guys drawing? I'm gonna start drawing Nat. I'm shaking in my boots. Oh, I dare you. I dare you to draw Nat. I'd love to see that when you're done. That is so fun to draw. It's like my first time drawing someone a little bit more realistically, because typically when I draw digitally, I draw in a more cartoony style. But we're trying here. I'm trying my best, and this is something I need to branch into anyways. So it's a nice challenge. What's your sign? You give me earth and water energy. I am earth. And Taurus, by the way. It makes me wonder if I could make my own. Honestly, I don't see why not. Your own gouache. Because the account I'm on is my first YouTube channel and nothing about art. Oh, if I do post it, I'll post it on my art channel. Okay, that's fair. That's cool. Honestly, just tag me and I'll see. You should totally tag her too, by the way. I know you probably would, but you should tag her. Because I know that she would love to see that. Nat loves fan art. We both do. Oh no, guys. I was like, I'm doing the line art and stuff, and I come down here and I expect it to be figured out, but I just drew these goofy looking toes. Am I cooked? I think I may just potentially be a little bit cooked. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. Yeah, we're just gonna... I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Also Taurus. Oh, you're also a Taurus too. Heck yeah, that makes so much sense. Yeah. While you're still alive, I am still alive, because I'm just that awesome. It looks amazing. Try freehanding it. Freehanding is scary. No. What am I drawing? I'm drawing, this is a commission. I'm drawing EGC Arts, Spider Sona, Spider Imp. They are my mutual and they commissioned me because yesterday and today, yeah, there's actually still an hour and 30 minutes left of the discount, but I'm doing $30 commissions to help help me save up money to fly out and see Nat for the first time after 6 months of dating. Because saving up has been really tough for both of us, and so we're trying this. And so yeah, if you guys want a commission, then commissions are open. Just email or DM me. Hee. Also, I didn't announce this on my YouTube. I meant to, but I set up a Ko-Fi for if $30 is like too much for you, or if like just generally you want to show support and tip me, then Ko-Fi is always there. I have a fundraiser there for the flight, for the trip and the flight and stuff, for me to go see Nat. So yeah. What are the perks? I'm trying to remember. $10 tips get a free sketch from me, and $15 tips, $10 plus tips get a free sketch from me. $15 plus get a free sketch from me and Nat. And $30 plus tips get free sketch from me and Nat and free merch, because I have stickers and prints and stuff of my artwork. And so yeah, I actually need to update my Etsy, but I have like a YouTube announcement video and stuff to make first. So, but that's on the down low. So shh. What am I drawing? Oh wait, I already answered that. Oh my god. Yes, go to school tomorrow. No. Rip. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Okay, I need to stop hitting the tripod. Okay, this Sonic sticker. Yeah. I got this Sonic sticker from DreamCon in Houston. That was such a fun convention. Yeah, that was fun. And then Nat sent me this because she sent me mail. And she sent me this sticker. And then this is my friend Eva's, Everest 444's sticker. I got it from her Etsy shop. And I actually got a couple other ones too from her Etsy. And I freaking love it. I love the sticker so much. You guys should totally go check out her page and stuff. She too is another Spider-Sona artist. Oh, among many other things. She's awesome. Alright, we're gonna wing it with the feet. Alright. Just trying to map it out here. Because they still have like the fur things over the majority of their feet and just like toes kind of poking out. That still looks really wonky. They look hecka flat-footed, so we're gonna fix this up. Big toe is kind of well placed, maybe. Oh, I hope you guys reach their goal. Thank you so much. Cough, I want to see Sonic sticker. Wait, no. Cough, I see the Sonic sticker. I already read that. I'm like forgetting what I read. I have a test tomorrow. It's about a book I was supposed to read, but Lo and me didn't read the book. No. Dude, what's her handle? Her handle is Everest. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. It should be Everest 444. There she is. That's my friend, Everest. Here, I'll write it. Ew, that's so ugly. Wait. Alright, there you go. There's Everest. Right there. I guess I should go and follow her. I'm doing too thin of line art. That's the problem. Let's see. Yeah, you found her. What type of art are you working on? This is a Spider-Sona commission. So yeah. I'm trying to draw, but my puppy keeps taking my phone from me. Oh. This line art looks so bad right now. I'm still low-key proud of this drawing though, because like I don't typically start my drawings off like completely bare bones on on digital art. Like I'm really bad at mapping out the poses and stuff, because like the canvas can technically go infinitely. It's nothing tying it down. But you know, I'm gradually getting better at this, and I'm very happy to say that. I always go back like towards the end of the line art and like add in extra like line weight and stuff, because I don't have pressure sensitivity on my Apple Pencil. I have an older model and really need a new one, but obviously I'm saving up for other stuff. And so you know, this is how we make it work. This is how we make it work. Which honestly, that's what it means to be an artist. You don't always have the materials you need at your fingertips, but we figure out a way for the sake of creating. Oh my gosh, like, I got so quiet. Okay. Is it just me, or am I stuck drawing people's heads and 3/4 angle? How do you stop? Honestly, you just gotta try other perspectives and stuff. What I do is I do pose practices. What I like to do is I like to take a marker and I like to just draw the shape, the full silhouette. I'm not trying to cut out or carve out the actual pose or whatever, like, you know, each detail to the anatomy and stuff. The goal is to just get the overall shape of what I'm looking at and down. And from that, you kind of get more used to drawing people in different poses, even poses you've never even thought of before. And you just get more used to more accustomed to just, you know, going outside your comfort zone when it comes to posing. From face, like dynamic face angles and everything. It just works. What is this? Oh, this is C4 too. We are going to be ending the live stream in 20 minutes, guys. Uh-oh. Why is it giving me notification? Why is it saying this? Okay, got it. Okay, the live stream is just giving me this weird notification. I don't know why. I tried drawing this sketch digitally, but I guess the art will have to be traditional. Honestly, maybe. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. YouTube is giving me like this weird notification over and over again, so it's like a little hard to read the chat right now for some reason. That's what I've done too, and I think it works sometimes. If that is an option, I think you should try it. And boom, look at that. We have 2 feet. They look very interesting. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this layer down quite a bit. It's kind of just distracting me. You know what? I guess I can kind of turn that layer off. Whoa. That looks so nice, actually, having that layer off. And I can see like my liner a lot better. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to touch this up quite a bit. Like, take a pic of the sketch, yeah. Okay, guys, we're locking in. Hey, Raw, do your best Hobie impression. I don't want to do a Hobie impression right now. I'm tired. If I'm being so real, I have a headache. Hi, Rainy. I started, but made a hole in the paper. Oh my god. How did you make a hole in the paper? Sounds so rough. See what you guys are up to. Uh-oh. No, the phone's dying. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. It's because I was sketching, right? And I was gonna type, and I started on my pencil, was facing the graphite. I pointed down the paper and accidentally put pressure on it and made a hole. No! Dude. Did it mess up the sketch? Or like, had you not actually sketched yet? Because if it messed up the sketch, that's actually so sad. Oh. It's off my screen. I'm trying to finish one of drawings for the short I'm going to post in the morning. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I think it's cool that you guys are drawing alongside me. I sketched it. Dude, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you gonna just leave this hole in her forehead? Or are you gonna redraw it? You've been struggling with that drawing so hard. I know, it's tragic. This song brings back nostalgia. Honestly, obviously C418 does in general, but it's like randomly hitting right now. That's crazy. Cause like, okay, on Minecraft, I'm a builder a lot. Generally, I'm a slow burner. I'm not a person who's rushing off to go and find the end portal and stuff. No, I sit there. I don't even sit there. I immediately go off on a really long journey to find the right place to settle down. And then I like do a bunch of mining and crafting and building until I have a, fairly sufficient base and stuff. And then after that point is when I like go and I do like my adventures and stuff. But I just remember sitting there with the Minecraft music as I like would strip mine or you know, sit there and build or wait for my glass to smelt or something. It's actually so cool. Whenever I'm not around any of my artist friends, I do this. I feed off others' creative energy. It helps me lock in, for real. Honestly, same. Same. That's why it helps to have artist buddies. Because we lock in together and we keep each other productive. I remember this arm was supposed to be a lot more activated than the other. Oh, hi, welcome in, people. I'm going to eat and then head to the bed so I have enough energy for school. Have a good night, Raw. Bye. Bye, Alicia. See you later. Good luck on your test tomorrow. Good luck, good luck, good luck. It was nice having you. Hey, what's up? Oh my god, Paint, what's up? We're working on this commission, one of the commissions. This is one of my mutuals, Spider Sona. Well, this is their Spider Sona. And their partners, Spider Sona. And obviously we're doing it digitally, which is a struggle, but we're getting there. We are getting there, we are getting there, we are getting there. Honestly, somehow, this would be so much quicker traditionally. Believe it or not. You actually inspire me to do Knights of Gwen fan art. Oh my god! This is the highest viewed short I have on my channel right now. Dude, that's awesome. Paint said, Nice Spider Stones are awesome. They are. Wait, they're so fun. They are. They are awesome. They're so fun. They're amazing. I'm just proud to say that I have one. I need to draw him more, actually. It's been a really long time. I actually have a video coming out with my Spider Sona, so that'll be interesting. I have quite a lot to edit for it, though. So I'm not sure how soon it'll be coming out, but I'll keep you all updated. Because that's what we do. That's what we do over here. Thank you. Thank you, Paint. All right. So, I don't know what to talk about, guys. No, I'm running out of brain juice. Save me. Somebody save me. Kind of scared to color and render this. super excited for the Knights of Gwen coming out next. I will have to theorize what's going to happen. Honestly, yes. And we've gotten so much fan art so far. It literally like took over my entire For You page, and I was not complaining at all. I love the pilot so much. I've watched it twice now. I need to make more fan art. I only made like a little sketch of Frankie and Gwen, and I need to make more. I just need more. I'm beyond excited to see the show. And yeah, theorize what's gonna happen. Because currently, knowing Dana Terrace's work, like, it could go anywhere. She's not afraid to take stories to crazy places, which it makes things so exciting. Such a promising show and a premise, and they got Dana Terrace as the runner, which is so cool and exciting. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So you get it. Your fan art ain't so bad. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I hit the tripod. Yes, exactly. Please do fan art for it. I would love to see that. Okay, wait. This, as I've expressed before, drawing a fist from this angle is not easy. It feels so awkward. But we are trying. And kind of making it work. Somehow. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a thumb doing something like that. No, this looks so weird. No. Of hands. Honestly, yeah, they are. And like, generally I don't struggle with hands. Like, they tend to be pretty straightforward for me. But like, when it comes to like, ugh. No, this Minecraft nostalgia is hitting me so hard right now. Guys, do I actually need to go and spend hours playing Minecraft again? Is that what I need to do to remedy my brain? Okay, I think I kind of got it a little bit. That looks good, thank you. Uh-oh, what happened? Same, I feel like top/bottom drawings of hands are hard, but once you get the foreshortening and yeah, exactly. Yes, play some Minecraft. You're better than me. I literally just build mansions and castles on creative. No, I do everything on challenging. I used to like chill on creative, building stuff. Honestly, no shade to people who do. But I love sitting there like grinding for everything. It's so fulfilling to me. And I don't even like use mob farms and stuff. My sister uses mob farms, but I think they're unethical. mood, but with Stardew Valley and Hades LO. I have not played either. I want to play Stardew Valley because I know if ever I play Stardew Valley, it is going to become an obsession of mine. Because I just love games like that where like you just sit there, you have to do all the tasks, and you have to like grind for materials to like upgrade your space and stuff. Like those kind of games are somehow so fulfilling for me. I know they're like bothersome and so much work for some people. Nobody wants to sit there on a video game taking care of their villagers and stuff, but I do. Like, I need more of that. What are you using to play Stardew Valley though? Are you using a Switch? I know a lot of people use Switches. I don't have a Switch, but I kind of should get one. Well, actually, I've been told I need to get a Steam Deck, so. Which I'm kind of for, because then I get to play Peak with Nat. And that would be epic. That needed to happen. Did you see that? That just cleared so much up for me. Okay, there's that. These are just kind of markers for me to know what's going on. Stardew Valley is so good and chill. But yeah, it can get easy to get sucked into because of... Yeah. Yeah, I can see how. Oh yeah, Revo too. Honestly, I need to up my gaming, like, stuff. Because I still just have, like, a freaking Xbox One. Which, I mean, cool. So I'm grateful for it. Even though, like, I bought it. But I'm grateful for it and stuff. But I need more, you know? I need to switch over to PlayStation for one. Xbox consoles are unreliable now. And I need a PC because, yeah, I just need a PC for so many games and for editing stuff. Like, I need to switch over to a PC. And then, yeah, I want a Steam Deck. But I mean, if I get a PC, then I don't really need a Steam Deck. So that kind of takes care of a lot of things. Actually, getting a console, a PC. Not a console, a PC, yeah. Hey, so many minutes. Yeah. Okay, so actually the live stream is supposed to be leaving, like, now. It's supposed to be ending now. But, like, we have so much more art to make. But no, I should really get some sleep. Am I really gonna get some sleep after this? I don't believe I am. I'm probably gonna work more on this. But that would be after I shower and after I, like, get a little bit of rest or something. Because my phone is also dying. Or my mom's phone. Because that's what I use to film stuff. Since my phone, my main actual phone, is, like, full of storage and stuff, so. Alright, let's go ahead and just get the face in there. I think I did a good job, actually. Guys, I think I kind of did a good job. Yeah, Microsoft, unfortunately, doesn't offer much nowadays. PC seems like I'm losing myself where I'm reading. Seems like it's the only console that's good. It's got everything now. Yeah. Yeah, I need a computer, man. I really need a computer. Computers are expensive, though. And that's not something I can afford out of pocket right now. So, that will be later down the road. But, interview on Tuesday, employment means big boy dollars. And that means saving up for stuff. Like electric guitars and consoles. So yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Stardew Valley is my pleasure. Can't wait for the other games to of the dev to release. Make sure you sketch out. Make sure you stretch out your hands and drink water. I'm gonna head out and also get some sleep. Good night. Good night, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for visiting. Body is tea. Hello. Look at this. Click on your interview. Thank you. Thank you so much. You get some rest. I will stretch out my hand. I will get some water. I have water right here with me. So yeah. I am going to draw in this face. And then after that, we're going to end the live stream. I will keep you guys updated on like these commissions as I work on them and as I complete them. And as I get faster at completing them too, because that's the goal here. I'm gonna get faster and more efficient at doing digital art. I want to not have to second guess myself so much. That's the goal. Okay, there is the top of the head. I somehow managed to get things proportionate. Guys, I'm actually proud of myself. I guess I kind of second guess myself a lot less when I'm drawing digitally than traditionally, because when I'm drawing traditionally, then like you make a mark on the page with something like marker or pen, that's permanent. But if you're doing it digitally, then it's like, oh, you just double tap. And like, that's not to discredit digital artists. Trust me, I know this is not easy. I mean, look at me struggling. But for me, it's a huge plus because it means I don't have to sit there for hours wondering about colors. Instead, I can just try on any one and see what matches or whatever, you know? So, I'm just recognizing the benefits of what I have here, if that makes sense. Okay. If people are still here, what's everyone working on? If you're working on anything at all. And if you're not, you totally should be, because this is a perfect productivity zone for the next like few minutes. Because live stream will be ending soon. Let me pull up my references because I'm trying to get this eye right. I can't get it right if I don't have references. That's how it works. That's how it works. Yeah, I'm getting it right. Because I'm just that much of a pro. You know how it is. I switched to my Gwen fan art. I want to finish the rendering so I can post it on my community tab. Awesome. Okay, YouTube's giving me the weird notifications again. I don't understand why that is. I'm not even talking. But I should be talking. Guys, where is everybody? Chat has died out. What's everyone working on? Okay, I feel like I need to fix this eye here. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do this. And then, oh, it's gonna be like weirdly pixelated and stuff, isn't it? Okay, fine, you know, I'm just gonna redraw it then. I don't know why it does this weirdly like pixelated line art. It's so weird. It doesn't look bad though. But it's not what we're going for. Okay, and there we go. Making progress. I don't like the expression there. Ouch. No. It's not what we were going for. Okay. What we need to do is we need to bring the outer corner of the eye up. Because this is supposed to be a smile. So those cheeks would be making the eyes squish up like this. See? See that? And then we're gonna bring this down. And then, yeah, that looks great. See that? That looks a lot better. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get another eye going right here. Okay, eyes look a little bit wonky right now, but I'll fix those in the morning. I will actually fix those in the morning. wrong. Okay, and we're drawing in the horns. Boom. There we go. Let's check the chat. Chat is not saying nothing. So we are in the clear. Okay. Okay. Well, that is what we get for now, I think. I will return and work more on this either tonight or tomorrow. But for now, my phone is literally on 1%. So thank you for joining, everybody. This was fun. Thank you guys for joining. I didn't expect really anybody to join, but I had a lot of fun. So bye guys. Bye.